Hello, and welcome to your seasonal quarterly readings for summer. Not only is the solstice the longest day of light in the year in the northern hemisphere, it also marks the turning of the seasons when the sun moves into 0 degrees tropical Cancer. This happens Tuesday, June 20th, 2017 at 9:24 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Wednesday, June 21st at 12:24 a.m. Eastern Time. The solstice translates to mean the still sun. Sol means the sun, and still refers to where the sun climbs and finally reaches its ascent to the apex of the sky at high noon. So now is a seasonally supportive time to shine outwardly and use the fullest potential of your personal power, as does the sun. So for your summer readings, I will do them in 2 parts. For the first part of these readings, I will draw 4 tarot cards. The first will be for the summer solstice starting June 20th up until the end of June on the 30th. The second will be for the month of July, the third for August, and the fourth card for September up until the autumnal equinox on the 22nd. Then I will draw a card from the Angels of Light deck to see how everything fits together energetically and what angelic support you have with you this season. Then for the second part of these readings, I will draw 5 more cards using the summer spread. This layout was presented in the American Tarot Association's 2017 Summer Quarterly Journal, which I have the cover of displayed over here. In this edition's publication, I wrote a feature article titled "Here Comes the Sun" about why I became a tarot reader, which I really enjoyed doing. So I thought it would be fun to use the spread for the summer solstice that was published in this magazine. So let's go ahead and get started with your summer readings. Capricorn, let's see what the summer season holds for you for the second half of June, July, August, and the first half of September. Alright, so show me the energy for the sign of Capricorn. What is summer going to be like for Capricorns? There it is. June, July, August, September. Shadow card is Judgment. Okay, Judgment is a release, it's letting go, it's a rebirth. And I always see this as like an overhaul, right? Doing things over again until they are completed, till they are right, until it's right. Okay, things are going to be sort of coming out into the open for you to deal with, stuff that you hadn't anticipated or really thought, or maybe you thought that something was laid to rest and it's now resurfacing for you to sort of deal with. That's okay, because it's meant to be cleared. Okay, improvements is what I'm hearing. Improvements here and there. It's gonna not necessarily, I think this is, the shadow card is definitely showing me like the overall energy, but it feels like it's gonna be in like several different areas of your life where you're working on things and improving like every aspect of your life, in little and meaningful ways that makes a big impact in the long run. Okay, so small shifts, small improvements that really, you know, in the big picture make a big difference long term. Okay, so I am seeing this as being work related, and it's almost, I hate to like say, it's a little bit cliche for Capricorn, which is a very, success-oriented, determined, driven sign to really, succeed. And they're very hardworking. It's a very hardworking energy. Here we have that card that really exemplifies that energy. It really displays, like, taking your job seriously, being very focused, being very proud of your work, having a lot of projects that you're working on, and really just doing a good job, being proud of your work. Okay, I see you working on several different things in your life for improvement, and also as far as employment, self-employment even, you're working on several different things within your work. Okay, so far a work-related summer. I don't know who would love hearing that, but I guess there's no shoulds or supposed to. It's not like you have to have, like, go on vacation or have, a relaxing summer at the beach. There is obviously, as an adult with responsibilities, there is work to be done on a daily basis, no matter what season it is. This does just feel like pride in your work, though. You're accomplished. You've got a skill and you're working on it. Okay? So that's the energy for June. July is like you're going to be starting something new. You're bringing in something else. It's also juggling. Like I said, you've got several things that you're working on. It's like you've got a couple of projects up in the air that you're sort of going back and forth between. This could be like juggling two jobs, two part-time jobs. It could be juggling like a job and a passion occupation, which is something that makes you very happy and fulfilled and gives you meaning. And it's sort of like you're sort of having to go back and forth between the have to and the want to. Okay? And it's just very busy. You're going to be very busy in July, okay, with work and responsibilities. Again, there's rewards, there's money coming in, so it's not for nothing. There's definitely, there's opportunities for, you to have money and even put some extra away, okay? I always see that with Capricorn energy. Very sensible sign. Okay. Page of Wands coming in August. So there's some sort of news. There's some sort of news that brightens your days. I don't know which day, but it looks like it'll be in August. There's some sort of communication, some sort of news message that you're pretty excited about. I feel like you're going to like hearing this news. It's fun. It's spontaneous. And it feels a little bit less mundane. So here you've got stuff that you just got to take care of, which is like taskmaster sort of energy for June and July. August, it's like, hey, let's go do something fun. Okay. It feels very active, whatever this is. So it's not like, again, like going and lounging around. The fun is being like going on an adventure, and it is spontaneous. It's very youthful energy. But I also do see that there's some sort of information that's coming in or some sort of news that's going to be helpful for you. Okay. Then something comes to an end in September. Okay. I was getting the sense that this is very positive, this is very fun. It could be related to this or it could not be, depending on which Capricorn I was watching this. Some of you, the news may be feeling like, someone has let you down or betrayed you in some way, or, something falls through is what I'm seeing that you had anticipated, right? For others of you, I just see it as like something is coming to an end. You might be quitting one job, since I do like see the work-related thing, or maybe it's a temporary summer job that sort of comes to an end as well. Whatever it is, it's like it's definitely over in September. You're no longer having to sort of think about that. Maybe some of you will be moving. Some of you may be just ending something that you've done for a while. Okay. Unfortunately, for some Capricorns, I do see that there's some sort of news or information or message that comes out in the open, and it makes you sort of feel like this, right? I don't necessarily like seeing that for you, but I'm just going to show you that that energy is there. Otherwise, I feel like things run pretty smoothly. You're going to be very busy, and you've got a lot of work to do. And you're, again, like I said, you're making improvements. And maybe some of that improvements is like ending things that are no longer necessary, making room in your life for whatever else you need to bring in, okay? Whether that's more time, more people, more money. It's like you got to sort of clear the slate, clear the air, okay? So I'm going to pull a card from the Angels of Light deck to see what angelic energy is going to be looking after the Capricorns. And so what angel will be with the Capricorn sign for summer? Here it is. Angel of Awareness. Well, it's definitely like the Judgment card. Okay, so attentiveness to everything occurs in your life. Attentiveness to everything occurring in your life provides the knowledge needed to continue moving forward on your path. The Angel of Awareness directs your attention and consideration to focus on that which you may otherwise neglect to notice. This angel assures that by this observation, you will clearly see your growth opportunities. Okay, and this is what that angel looks like. Okay, so the awareness really comes in for you in August here. It's like, oh, there's some sort of message, there's some sort of thing. I feel like you're just going to be very like, head in the books, or just, head down, concentrated, working on several things. You're really busy, maybe just like in this groove or in this rhythm where you're not really paying attention to other things. Something catches your attention. Maybe it catches you off guard and you're like, oh, okay, I have, some sort of clarity that something needs to end here, okay? Or something just does naturally and organically. But this energy definitely feels like it's going to be coming in August for you, okay? You're observing something, you're seeing something for what it is, okay? Wonderful. So this is what I'm seeing for the months. I want to go ahead and do this summer spread that I'm excited about sharing with you. It's the first time I've tried it, and I really like doing it. I've done it for the other videos so far that I've recorded. It's a 5-card layout. So the first card is going to be in the center. So that's going to be showing what the source of light is for Capricorns this summer. What is the source of light? The second card is what is fading and needs to be released. This position is in the bottom left. Then in the upper left is the third card. That is what is in the shadow that needs to be brought to the light. The fourth card in the upper right hand position is what is ripe and ready for picking. Then the last card is going to be in the bottom right. It's going to show how can I reward myself this summer. So how can the Capricorns reward themselves? Okay. Here it is. Center card. So your light is going to be the Tower. Wow. Okay. So the Tower card is a definite epiphany. It's a realization. It's coming to awareness about something or someone or some circumstance. Once something falls apart, it can be reborn, which really makes sense with this Judgment card. It's like things coming up into the open. The Tower card is like, okay, after an ending, for sure, which is also the Ten of Swords, then you have an opportunity to clear the air, clear the space for something coming in fall for you. So this is the center of the source of light, and it definitely, like, there's this eye, which is consciousness, it's awareness, it's the third eye. You're sort of seeing everything sort of unfold, and maybe it's sudden, okay? Definitely feels like an awakening for sure. So the second card, what is fading and needs releasing, is completion. Well, something is over, and I do feel like it's organic. It doesn't feel like it has to be like devastating or dramatic. It just is like, okay, something's done. It's time to let it go. And there's a certain amount of acceptance that I feel that you're having around this. It's like you kind of, you know, like, again, it feels organic. It's like, it doesn't feel like there's any strings that are left, you know, unhanging. It doesn't feel like there's any, you know, unresolved anything, or, you know, I guess closure that needs to happen. It's like the closure is there. You have it. Okay. So then we have what needs to be brought into the light, the star. Well, this is really powerful. You're getting a lot of very powerful major arcanas here, which is about bigger purpose in life. The star is about hope, faith, inspiration, guardian angels, guides, like higher awareness, consciousness. The star is just everything, you know, beautiful from the cosmos that can sort of be poured upon you. So what is being brought into the light is faith, hope. Whatever will be, will be. It's an acceptance of the divine order of the laws of nature. Okay? All right. What is ripe and ready for the picking? Knight of Cups. Okay, so there is going to be, you know, maybe there's going to be some romance. It feels like this is going to be very comforting for you. I do see in the cup that there is this crab, which is indicative of Cancer energy, which is opposite Capricorn, right? On the zodiac. Capricorn is on one side, Cancer is on the other. And usually when you have that 1/7 aspect or oppositions, that is the relationship. That is somebody else. It's your partner. It's something there. So some of you may experience romance or have something with your lover. Maybe somebody appears out of nowhere and it's sort of shocking the way that it happens, or maybe someone leaves your life. What is ripe and ready for the picking? This is sort of that romantic lover type energy. Okay, so how can you reward yourself this summer? You have the Temperance card, which is another very powerful major arcana, which is about balance and healing, okay? And it's also about cooperation, bringing things together. Art is very therapeutic for you. Any way that you want to express your art, express what it is inside of you. It's not all work. Sometimes it's all, creativity. You have a lot of talents. And I do see that there's sort of this blending of like work and play. And this does also, the two of these sort of coming together does give me that feel of this 2 pentacles, which is like one side and then the other side, and then bringing them back and forth, back and forth. So maybe, again, I said, some of you may be juggling 2 jobs and one of them comes to an end. Some of you may be juggling a job and your passion, which would be this card, what you're really good at, what you love doing, but maybe you're sort of working on getting more pay with that so you can be like self-sustainable. You can support yourself financially doing what you love. Maybe you have to have some sort of part-time job or something like that. So you blending them together and having some sort of balance here as well. Okay, so this is a very powerful major arcana. Like, I do feel like this is a very destined summer. Lots of fate is at play whenever you see like they really pack a punch. They do. The Tower, the Star, the Judgment, and then the Temperance is a little bit more softer, blending energies and sort of like, you know, putting the pieces together that fit. And it's a little bit more soothing. Okay, so all of this, I do see it being a very transformative summer. Again, the Angel of Awareness is about bringing your attention to focus on new opportunities for growth here. All right, Capricorn, I hope this was helpful and enjoyable for you. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos and for subscribing to my channel. Have a wonderful summer, Capricorn. If you would like a personal reading that is specific to you and your needs and circumstances, feel free to contact me through my website or my business email. I'll go ahead and leave the links in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you in the upcoming videos. Until next time, take care and be well.